Hey guys, welcome to reacting to reacting to Cartoon Fight Club episode. We're going to be reacting to Bowser vs. King Dedede. Who I think is going to win? I think Bowser's going to win this fight, but I haven't done a reacting to Cartoon Fight Club in a long time. I know YouTube's having this boycott and everything, so he hasn't been able to produce that many. But I haven't watched this video yet, but I watched the other ones that have been released. So let's get started. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
This video, I'd like to say sorry for the delay with this episode. It's been over a week since we uploaded a full episode. The main reason why this took so long to produce is, because the YouTube ad boycott, we just don't have enough funds to pump out animations at the rate we were once able to. It's getting that tough to create animations in this environment now. So if you do want to save this entire animation team, just by donating as little as $1 to our Patreon page, you could do our team wonders. Speaking of Patreon, I'd like to thank some newcomers personally, such as Nightmare Trooper, Nicholas Athens, Michael F., Tiveria Sailor Peace, Only Oni Genji, Edward Johnson, Seth Moore, Lily Cat, Kyan K, and the Captain. I'd also like to thank some PayPal donors such as Derek R., Bixby Consulting Services, and Corin O'Keefe. Derek R. sent a super generous $40, and we are super grateful for that. And I'd also like to thank again to Zachary Cantu and ZachPlaz98 for being the top 2 Patreon donors. ZachPlaz98 is donating a very kind $100 a month, which is absolutely amazing. We couldn't thank you enough. So if any more viewers really want to help pitch in and save this channel, it would really do wonders for our team. Thanks for hearing this little memo, and I hope you enjoy tonight's episode. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the 176th episode of Cartoon Fight Club. If you are new to this series, be sure to check out the older content, but if you know how the game is played, then let's get ready for the fight. Tonight's episode was animated by Shiv, so if you enjoy what you see, head on over to his channel and subscribe. And speaking of tonight's battle, we have a battle between the King of Koopas versus the King of Waddle Dees. That's right, Bowser versus King Dedede. With all this being said, let's introduce Cartoon Fight Club's 176th round of fighters. Dreamland is a democracy, right? Wrong. It's run by a totalitarian government and fearful king. This king is someone no one even dreams of overthrowing. See what I did there? But no one wants to overthrow him, not because they fear him, but because King Dedede isn't actually a king of any sort, excluding his mob of Waddle Dees that obeys every command. He claims to be king, but no one really listens to him. So what does he do? Well, he does what fat birds do best: steal food and take things. Without question, a food thief arch rival is going to be someone who loves eating and can't stop eating. Thus, the great rivalry between Kirby and King Dedede begins. King Dedede is a master of hammering. His signature weapon is his star-studded jet hammer. With this hammer, he's strong enough to damage powerhouses like Kirby and Meta Knight, and he could easily smash through stone and solid rock. The hammer can also be used to launch star projectiles, and its jet thruster can be used for increased force and speed. King Dedede is also very skilled at inhaling, puff-like swimming, and speed jumping. While he is large, he's not slow. He can keep up with star attacks and Kirby himself during close-range combat. Now, while King Dedede is loaded with raw power and brute force, he's not exactly the brightest guy around. He's very lazy, and he can easily be tricked. Heck, for a king, he does a poor job making his own rules, as he's easily manipulated like a pawn when he's faced with higher powers. Lucky for him, his army of Waddle Dees is even dumber than he is. King Dedede has been on many adventures both with and against Kirby. This gives a lot of experience under his belt and proves that even though he isn't the brightest one around, he's still at least smart enough to make quick decisions and save his own life and good. Overall, King Dedede is a top-tier boss in the Kirby universe. He is extremely skilled with his hammer and with eating. While he isn't the most fierce king around, he still tries his best to get his way.
That is true.
Any questions?
Yes. Are you going to finish that croissant?
Looking at the glass half empty, Bowser is someone who always fails. But looking at the glass half full, Bowser is someone who never gives up no matter the odds, and will continue to try again. Over the course of 30 plus years, Bowser has developed a wide set of powers and abilities. His signature attack is his fire breath. He can breathe fast pellets, charged up cannon-like blasts, and his classic stream of fire. At Bowser's core, his bones are completely immune to fire, which is why his dry Bowser skeleton can deflect all of Mario's fire pellets, and he can swim in lava like it's nothing. Heck, even Bowser's base form is pretty much fireproof as well. Mario knocked Bowser into a core of a heating star, and in return, Bowser collapsed the surface of the star, resulting in a supernova. This is some serious levels of heat. Just the surface of the average yellow star is roughly 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit, and Bowser came out of its core and collapsed the whole thing like nothing. Bowser also has some seriously dangerous spikes on his shell. Like a turtle, he can retract into his shell and slide around in a very harmful spinning fashion. Bowser's claws are sharp enough to scratch through metals and stones, and if he wants, he can even grow and shrink in size. Now, as big and bad as Bowser is depicted to be, there is a very good reason as to why he's always been failing all the time. He may be full of raw power and strength, but he isn't exactly a tactical genius. He is also rather slow compared to other Mario characters, and usually falls failure to Mario because Mario is much faster and smarter. Overall, Bowser is king of the Koopas, and rightfully so. He has over 30 years of tyrannic experience and is powerful enough to destroy stars. And now, let's get ready for the fight. This battle will take place in the Pop Star Planet with no prep. Let the battle begin.
For the battle.
Any questions?
Yes. Are you going to finish that croissant?
And our winner is Bowser. Now, before we discuss why, I want to give a super huge shout out to the battle animator, Shill. If you enjoyed what you saw, head on over to his channel and subscribe. And now let's discuss why Bowser wins. And for anyone who knows anything about both of these characters, you would know that Bowser would be able to handle DDD with relative ease. For starters, Bowser is much larger and heavier than DDD. I know they seemed similar heights in the animation, but that wasn't a simulation, as DDD is only like a few inches tall, making Bowser at least 8 to 10 times bigger than him. Bowser is also a lot smarter, as he's able to stall and outthink many intelligent minds in the Mario universe, such as Princess Peach and all of her toads. While DDD is not the brightest boss around, as he can only merely control his Waddle Dees. Bowser has near complete fire immunity, which means DDD's star attacks wouldn't really have much an effect on Bowser, while Bowser's flames would deal great damage to King DDD. Another important thing to factor is their fighting styles. If DDD loses his hammer, a good majority of his fighting capabilities and tactics would be severed to nothingness, while Bowser, on the other hand, is much more reliant on his own natural abilities from his body. Bowser is covered in thick skin, sharp claws, and a durable protective shell. DDD is one giant, soft, exploitable round target for Bowser to just tear up, making the winner of this battle Bowser. Now, if you want to see a video game boss free-for-all with the likes of Bowser, King K. Rool, King DDD, Dr. Eggman, Dr. Wily, and many more video game bosses, all you gotta do is like this video. Also, please comment down your own ideas for future episodes, and if you want to find out who the next fighters are, I linked the trailer to the next time on my social media accounts, so visit me on Facebook, Google+, or Twitter to see who's fighting next. I'm Animation Rewind, and I'll fast forward to you later.
Yeah. So the part that I really like about this video was like the animation, and also like when they announced the fighters in the beginning, so everything about good. So overall, very good video. 7 out of 10. Remember guys, I'm gonna say pause if you guys didn't